Leaked DNC emails show a blatant effort to undermine the Bernie Sanders campaign, including planning the end of his campaign. And already in April, it didn't end until June, by the way. One email reading this: "We're starting to plan ahead with messaging to our supporters for the end of the primary and transition to the general." Oh, really? How do you feel if you're a Sanders guy? So what does this mean for Hillary Clinton? Here to debate and talk more about what else we found in this stack is Democratic strategist John Burnett and Democratic strategist Evangeline Gomez. First off, John, your thoughts about these emails, the one I just read and the one I'm about to read about his religion.
You know, it's just another tactic by the Democratic Party. This time, they happen to actually go after one of their own. You know, whether Sanders believes in the Holy Quran, Holy Bible, 5 books of Moses, or the book according to Bernie, doesn't matter. That's his beliefs. And you should actually be covered, I thought, under the Constitution with respect to religious free choice.
See, this isn't RNC talking points to go at Bernie Sanders. This is DNC talking points. And what you were just referring to, John, is in one of the emails, I'll just give you the summary. They said, why don't you attack him on his religion? He never talks about being Jewish. Let's make him an atheist. Evangeline, how does that make you feel?
Look, I think the Republicans need to focus on their election and stop trying to create some distraction here at the DNC convention. We know that voters, Democratic voters, are behind the Clinton-Kaine ticket, and that's what matters at this point.
Does it bother you that the person running the party, who's supposed to make sure it's fair and balanced, is putting her hand on the scale?
Well, wait a second. This is not an effort by the DNC, okay? This is an email. In fact, we don't even know if this email is authentic or not.
All right, good.
I'm an
Let's
attorney, and so I can't sit here and say that it's authentic,
But we would have seen the denials 24 hours ago.
It's not a denial. It's not a denial,
Bernie's been saying it all along.
It's not a denial.
But Bernie's been saying it all along.
He did not say that all along.
That the system is rigged.
And she wanted her fired. Let's go back to the other email.
There's a coronation.
Let's just go back to the other email. This is from the communications director. Listen to this. Let's create a narrative in the Sanders campaign for a story which says that Bernie never, ever had his act together, that his campaign was a mess. That is from the press secretary. Evangeline, that is blatant.
Blatant of what? The system is not rigged. Bernie was able to compete. Bernie won many primary states, if you remember, Oregon, Michigan. These were states that we thought were going to go for Clinton. And no, please let me finish, Brian. And number two, Bernie also raised just about as much money as Clinton did. Okay, so for us to say that the system is rigged based on the facts that I just gave you, and those are facts, those are not my opinion, that is not evidence that a system is rigged. But the
smear campaign was already established, already ready to pull the trigger had he actually gained an edge over Hillary Clinton.
And let's just summarize it this way: regardless of what we think, what do you think the reaction is going to be, being that the Sanders people are very active and already applied for many permits to demonstrate this week and have their voices heard? Evangeline, what's going to be the effect?
What's important here is that Sanders has already endorsed Clinton. He is going to speak at the convention
Monday.
I do not see him in any way trying to subvert what is going on.
Okay.
And again, everyone's excited about the Clinton-Kaine ticket.
Real quick, John.
The point is, Bernie Sanders will walk the party line. However, voters may not.
But as Joe Manchin said, he's not even in our party. He's a socialist. So there's some issues. Thanks so much, Evangeline and John. Great debate. It's going to be a fascinating week.
Have a great morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right, coming up straight ahead.